Shad by Hashem Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 in the hope elect. Shalom, Barakatham. We are the Kansas City Brothers, the church, to prophesy the downfall of America and to prophesy the coming of the kingdom of heaven, man, which is set for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the individuals on this sign by and large. All right, and so you have a lot of news going on today that basically confirm over and over and over again that the prophecies in the scriptures were correct the whole time. You know, as the scriptures say, it shall speak and not lie. Okay, and everything we see coming, all of the breaking news, it's heading to one focal point, man. You know, now we can't tell you every single detail. We can't tell you exactly who killed Charlie Kirk. You know, but as Apostle Paul said, we see through a glass darkly.
As if he's really dead.
Right, as if he's really dead. But see, we know how the story ends. You see, that's the main point. And we can tell all of these people, which the scriptures refer to them as the dead, we can tell them how the story ends, and they don't move, man. Even the liveliest people on the planet Earth, the Israelite men, we can tell them, and they're not gonna move, man. Because the Lord put a spirit of blindness on these people, man. That's right. You know? And the most recent news is that's up in the uproar is TikTok. Okay, who recently got confirmed. Now, why is a social media site important? Because the social media is the medium on which the Lord is going to confound this devil's wisdom, man. You know. Yeah. Because if brothers don't know, every media or media company is really an outlet of the intelligence agencies, man. Facebook was a CIA operation first before it became Facebook to the public. So was Twitter, okay? So was and then they bought Instagram. You see, so all media that you consume is controlled by the wicked, man. But see, the Lord used that same ground to confound them, because now the people on TikTok have flipped on them. They flipped the narrative. Now they become a problem. They've lost the youth vote. Now the so-called left and the so-called right are like, wait a minute, you know, what is this nigga doing, man? You got videos of kids getting blown up. You got video of these small heads laughing at them, man. You know, making fun of them. You know, waiting for them, putting food out there for them to go get it. They'll wait for them, and then they'll sit there and they'll snipe. They sniping kids out there, man. People are watching this online. So what happens now? They sell it to another one, Larry Ellison, man. You know, who just surpassed Elon Musk as the richest man in the world.
Yeah, Larry Ellison is a technocrat as well.
Yeah, big time, man.
Technocrat, man. He's one of the main ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the Lord confounding this place, because the scriptures say you can do nothing for the truth, against the truth, or for it. I'm butchering it, but you know.
I got precept, bro. I got one real quick. This is the book of Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at verses 12. It says, "Woe to him that builded a town with blood and established a city by iniquity."
That's right. That's right, man. And how is this city built, man? Did Esau come over here with fair trade? Did he work hard and pull himself up by the bootstraps to get all of America and the rest of the shit he's taken? Hell no, man. Nothing but blood and deception. That's how he got this place, man. So how do you think it's gonna go out? You know?
Yep. And it says here, "Behold, it is not of Yahweh of hosts that the people should labor in the very fire." And it says, "And the people should worry themselves for very vanity."
Yeah. Because all of this shit is vain, man. These people will fight tooth and nail to keep a vain lifestyle, man. To go to the fucking beach, man.
Man.
You know, to get some people are happy with a fucking college degree and they think they're better than you. That's fucking vanity, man. You don't even control your own household. You don't control the food that go in your body, the nutrients or nothing. But you're fucking happy with a goddamn degree, man. Vanity, man.
Yeah. And it says here, "For the earth should be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as of the waters that cover the sea. But woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, and putteth thy bottles to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness."
That's right, man. And every single philosophy in America, when you see it in other countries, it drops that society, man. So-called the Koreans over there. Look at what they got a population collapse. Women out of order.
Yeah.
You know?
All because they buy into the rudiments of the West, man.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you sell out to the West. Your society falls, bro.
That's right.
You got women out of order. You got men out of order. You got things that's upside down. This is why the world is falling, man.
That's right, man.
Just meditating on it last night, man. I'm like, this place is really falling. It's falling in increments, man.
Yep.
You know, like surface level, you can't really see it yet. but you know it's happening because I mean the morale is shifting. Right? They're losing money left and right. These programs are being cut. DI, that all this shit, man. These people, they just don't have a clue.
Yeah,
Okay, because they're too stuck in the matrix, man.
That's right.
Wanting to live up and on that chivalry shit, that's dead.
Yeah, over with.
Yeah, you know. And it says here, and thou art filled with shame for glory, but drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered, and the cup of the Lord's right hand should be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing should be upon thy glory.
That's right, man. And this is very shameful, man. Okay, for you to try to cry victim when you're doing all kind of abominations, atrocities, getting caught on camera doing it, man. Yeah. For your own women not to even like you, man. That's an abomination. That's shameful, man. For you to be the #1 consumer and producer of child videos, that's shameful, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Hey, that's the spirit. You mentioned that too, man. I was just talking to my C's on the way here, and they was telling me about how school. I got a 13-year-old and I got a 10-year-old. Both of them said the kids in this class is to have like GAY 10 years better students in there. I'm like, what the fuck? In 5th grade? He said, yeah. Benjamin was like, yeah, there's a boy in there that dresses like a girl. Like
Wow, bro.
Yeah. Like this is 5th grade, man. 10 years old. They doing this shit.
Y'all seen a furry the other day at the fucking that's going into the grocery store, bro. That's like little kids. Yeah, little kids that dress up as like furries. They put on them tails and shit.
Yeah, that's what they was telling me. He was telling me about that too. He said they would dress up like that in school.
Yeah.
And then right before, on my way here, a transgender dude fucking walked right in front of my house down the street. I'm like, what the fuck is this creep walking down my fucking neighborhood? I never seen this Edomite in my life, man.
Yeah.
It's getting bad, bro. Cause
Yeah.
shit, I had this shit. I had ran some errands last night, man, and
you know what I mean?
it was two
And
Jakes.
so I
One Jake you could tell was a Mo, but the other one wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And he looked down, he said, oh man, them nice joints. We got the same joints on. You would never know that this dude was a whole Mo. But he was with a whole Mo dude, kind of fat, had blonde hair. And I'm just like, wow, man. But kids, bro, I get it. When we were kids, you had the kids. You had something that was like, you could tell you a little feminine, but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be out there with it because they'd get beat up.
Right.
But now they push this in schools on our children, man. To the point you as a parent, if you say something about that and you complain, they can come and take your kids from you and put them in a system and adopt them to a family that believe in that same philosophy, man.
Yeah.
That's what my son was saying. He was like, Dad, I don't understand why they don't allow us to wear hats to school, but they allow this guy to dress like a girl and these goth kids to wear this fucking metal mask on their face and spikes and shit. If they allow them to wear all that, but you can't have a fucking hat on your
Can't
head.
have a hat. Come on now.
And what that nigga saying to watch, man, when he was cleaning that car, he said, this shit ain't for no real nigga, man. This place ain't for no real men, man.
Hey, that's how you know we're at the end of this place, man. You know, we got to get out and watch that furry shit, man. This is about that season around October. People start walking around in these weird ass costumes. You know, a lot of these furries, they go out in the woods and they do shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen it. I seen a high school went viral because they wanted to dress the whole class up as these furry animals, man. You know.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna go up to verses 4, and it says here. Matter of fact, shit, man, this whole chapter really goes in. But we'll start at 4. It says, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." And going into the so-called white man, that lets you know that this man is not upright. He's off, man. His spirit is tainted. He's a wicked spirit. You go into the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, it goes into the vessels that was created for destruction, man.
Yeah.
He was set up just to be destroyed because this man was created with a wicked spirit. That's how the Lord created it. So when you set up situations for kids to be allowed to openly express their gayness and not put that in subjugation, then there's a problem there.
Yeah.
The missiles have been justified on coming decades ago, but now that just solidified why the Most High got to take this place out, bro.
That's right. Absolutely, man. Shit is intentional, man.
Damn.
I had a precept.
Here you go ahead. Somebody get the book of Leviticus when you go into man, lie with mankind, and somebody get Romans, the 1st chapter, man. And somebody hold Corinthians 6, or I think it's 1st or 2nd Corinthians, when it goes into no effeminate should inherit the kingdom of God.
This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. The Lord Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
Damn, and what's the definition of perversion, man?
Yeah, to turn the wrong way.
Yeah. When you pervert something, it's like manipulating it, man. Like if you got a straight line and you just make it a square or you bend it, you just perverted it, man. You just
Yeah.
manipulated it, man.
Yeah.
You got men in this society that act like women, man. That's crazy. Hey,
Right.
going back into last month, y'all brothers remember when them Jakes had that walk with the red dresses on?
Yeah, that
y'all
red
remember
dress
that?
run.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
big cock swole Jakes, man, that'll probably knock you out. That's walking around with a red dress on, man.
Yeah.
Even Keisha, like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
That's a mega demon.
Yeah. But you black women are to blame for that because you breed that nonsense.
Yeah.
You fought for DI. You fought for LGBTQ XYBZA.
Right.
You
Yeah.
accepted it, man. And
right.
they found out that black women treat gay men better than they treat straight men, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, they absolutely do. I could have told you that. Just
Hey, that's why Lot's wife looked back.
Yeah.
She was missing them facts.
Yeah.
Sorry, Slocky. She was missing them moles.
It is.
yeah. Well, you can hold that Genesis 19.
Forgot on YouTube.
But that's scary though. But then they'll come up against you if you come against that, man.
Right.
And then they wonder why they kids are acting like fucking women, man.
Yeah.
You got grown ass men acting like fucking females, man. You look at a nigga the wrong way, you want to fight you. That's a bitch spirit, man.
That's right.
That's right.
It says, the Lord Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
Every work, man, from the top to the bottom, everything is perverted, man.
Yeah.
Everything, man. The
Right.
clothes you wear, bro. The fact that we're on concrete out here, and just the fact that we're walking on concrete, that's perversion, man. Because your body gets messed up off this, man.
Yeah.
Your body, you got a vehicle is modeled after the human body. So you have like struts, you got particular ball joints, you got ball joints in your kneecaps, you got elbow reflect. You know, it's basically built out of a car. But let's just say once your cartilage runs out in your vehicle when you hit a pothole, what's gonna happen? Your suspension
Get
gets
out of
snapped.
balance.
Boom, you know? Same thing live on this fucking concrete, man.
Yep.
Dirty water, fluoridated water, you know?
Every work, man.
Every single work, even to the point that they will cut down trees just to plant fake trees, man.
Yeah.
Leaves feel plastic as hell. The leaves are not even dry as hell, man.
Yep. Gray haze everywhere. I mean, he literally found everything he can pervert and perverted it, man.
Yeah.
Things you wouldn't even think of, man. not one fruit, vegetable, anything that hadn't been touched by the devil, man.
Oh yeah,
That you could find, man.
touching everything.
Even organic. All organic means that he ain't sprayed pesticides on it, but he still edited it. You know. You know. That's where we're at, man. For you to take a child, that's suicide, man. For you to look at the kids and pervert the kids, you're asking for your society to collapse, man.
Yeah, no, I had seen it was a video that somebody had sent to me, and it was pretty much two lesbians, and they shared, it was in a library or some shit, and they came across this a book called Gay BCs.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Target, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was at the time.
Yeah.
Even the lesbian bitches was like, damn, like they was kind of shocked.
Right.
You know, because they pushing that on the kids at such a young. It's called Gay BCs, bro.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Well, you know, why my son has a classmate like that.
Yeah.
And he said the little boy told him, say, hey, I'm GAY. Straight up told my son that.
Yeah.
The little boy's in there with painted fingernails and everything.
Ain't even felt no boxing.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how the
Right.
Yeah, you not felt no boxer. How you know what you like, bro?
Right. He's like, you're 10 years old. You don't know what the
Like,
fuck you
how
like.
do you know what you like,
Tell
man?
you that's a mental illness, though.
That means the
That's a
parents is
demon,
pushing
though.
that shit on them, man. And then they really pushing this shit to little children heavy, man. Like this shit is really adding up. This is why we keep going in on this shit. Because they are heavily pushing this shit on the kids. Like for a 10-year-old to be saying that, I'm GAY in school and got his fingernails painted, that's when you know it's over with.
Yeah.
But you know what? Obama is responsible for that too, because Obama he allowed that shit to be openly, even in the military.
Yeah.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, hell, you got Biden's watch. That just opened up the Pandora's box of freakism, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's why all these women are screaming and mad now because Kamala didn't get in there so they can be all freaked out, man.
Yeah.
It's no different with Trump. He's a freak too, but you know, hey, they ain't openly playing that gay shit no more, man.
Yeah.
I got that Leviticus.
Yeah, you got it out.
This Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not, well, let's do this. Leviticus 18 and 21. They say, thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
You ain't supposed to let your child go to Molech, man.
Yeah.
And that's basically the demonic energy that this country worships, man, different demons and entities, man. And Molech is one of them, responsible for that off-ass spirit.
Yeah.
And this is why the Lord has such a harsh judgment. The Lord said, hey, you're supposed to burn those individuals and put them down
In front of everybody.
in front of everybody, because otherwise it builds up to where it is now.
It say, Leviticus 18:21, thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah.
Yeah, modern day Molech, man, is these fucking centers, man. What you call those, the 187 clinics, man? Planned Parenthood joints. And when you go back to, even when you look at the pentagrams, like Washington, D.C., and the symbolism, and you look on a dollar, it actually got the Allah Molech on there if you pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a talisman, so everything they do is shrouded in witchcraft, man. Like, I went to go see that movie, Him. That shit was real spiritual, bro. Like, it was spiritual as fuck. I might have to go see it again, but it was a good movie, man. And they showed you within the realm of Esau's world, it's nothing but witchcraft, bro. Witchcraft, everything. Shit Jake got to do to sell out, and they put a lot of exposure on you celebrities in that. Because honestly speaking, the first thing when I saw that movie, I'm like, that's basically Pat Mahomes, the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
He was a mixture between Caleb Williams and Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the shit that they, you just gotta go see it, dog, man.
Yeah.
But it was wild, man.
Yeah.
One more verse.
Yep, go
It
ahead.
say, Leviticus 18:22, thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind, it is an abomination.
It is abomination. So even going into the sports world, a lot of those men that's like on front of Sports Illustrated, those men were handpicked and they were put through the ringer, show shit. A lot of times they deal with other men. Like, you would be a fool if you think LeBron James ain't never dealt with another man to get where he's at.
He got played with.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
The rituals and shit.
Yeah, that's the new price, man. That's the price to get to that level. Notice it's a whatchamacallit, a billionaire status too.
Yeah.
Notice how these celebrities, they're hitting these billionaire statuses for Jake, man. That's because the money's been so deflated. It used to be 100 million. But now to get to the billionaire status, this is what you got to do, man.
Like this nigga Floyd Mayweather. What y'all think he did to become Money Mayweather? You remember
Oh,
he was
yeah.
Pretty Boy Floyd?
Right.
And he became
Yeah.
Money Mayweather. And then all of a sudden, now he's rubbing elbows with Amalek.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got guys cursing him out online like, you selling out, this and that. Look, man, this is a world full of sorcery and witchcraft, man. And this is why the kids are all hip to it.
Yeah.
Fucking drill music, man. Allowing kids to be openly gay. Ain't no kids supposed to know they goddamn sex. They not supposed to know if they like men or not, man.
Right.
That's off as hell. That's a perverse spirit.
Yeah.
And why? Because you got these people right here that's in power.
That's right. That's right. Really, you can't. It's really you're not supposed to be sexualizing kids in any way, shape, or form, man.
Nah.
You know, even if it's hetero, man. They supposed to be learning the basics about life, man.
Yeah, because nature takes over. A boy will understand that his attraction comes from a female.
That's right.
Like when we were kids, man, hey, off the rip, I was attracted to females. That's natural. That's
Right.
normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you grow into it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be tampered with.
Yeah,
That's right, man.
That's what I told these brothers. I said I knew from a young age. I knew I liked titties, man. But
Yeah.
you see that. But Esau, he be liking these skinny ass bony bitches. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
That already look like little boys, man.
Yeah.
And that's what they was on in the Greeks. You know, the Greeks, they only had wives to procreate, but when they wanted to have fun, they would get down with little boys.
That's right, man. And pop each other too, man. Yeah. Go look up Pompeii, man. You know, Pompeii was like a resort for the elites in ancient Rome, man.
Yep.
You know, where they all them generals, the nobility, the senators, they all had a spot down there in Pompeii, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, kind
Yeah, like Bohemian Grove when the elites go and they freak off the elites of the world. Yeah, like this shit is really gate kept, man. And it's no coincidence. Like, prime example, man. People when did Michael Jordan become big in the NBA? I mean, he started off good, but he didn't really get a name. Maybe what he started 85, maybe 86, 87. But going back to the 90s when he really started winning championships, they drug him through the process because this dude has been talked about for the last 30 plus years. People still win his gym shoes. You don't think there's rituals behind that?
Yeah.
You don't think MJ was taken to the door and say, well, look, man, this is the $1 billion club. We can influence your character and we can influence who you are this much to the point people will be talking about you for the next 30 years. The only thing you got to do is sign on the line and come to these rituals, do these parties, give up some blood here and there, and bam. And don't be surprised, too, if these celebrities, man, they be blood swapping, too, man. That's a big thing, too. injecting blood and fucking God's blood, and they know Esau know, man.
Doing weird shit. I believe you got a few celebrities that made it big, but they got snuffed out. There's a couple of them they just made it. I think like Michael Jackson and Prince or whoever, they'll make examples to the other celebrities. Like, just so y'all know, if you decide to switch up or come back on us, we'll put your ass in the spirit world.
Yeah, they clipped MJ. That was like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we'll take the biggest dude and bring him down and put somebody else in the stead.
Right. And
Prince too.
Yeah, and you notice the quality of artists after that just went down and down and down. You will never have a person as big as Michael Jackson is talent-wise ever again, because he had too much power. He was so famous that he could have just forgo his entire record label and just start over by himself, because he himself was that famous. They don't want nobody that famous again. They'd rather have people, 5 niggas, okay, and make money off of 5 niggas that ain't as famous. They can divide and conquer them and do that instead of having one big famous guy again, man. You'll never see that again. Amalek is running everything, man. You know?
That's why they gotta keep them guys in check at the top. Like LeBron, that dude gotta stay in check.
Yeah.
You're still playing basketball. You're already a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's a billionaire, man.
Yeah.
LeBron was
To be
a bitch.
retired.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
Like,
And don't think for one second, because you know, when Kobe was in the league, LeBron got his shine, but Kobe was gonna be the GOAT. As long as Kobe was there, Bron would never be at the level he's at. You don't think that they pulled LeBron aside and Kobe probably talked like it's weird how this shit go. Because sometimes, man, celebrities don't even be dying. Sometimes they just cut off the image and say, look, go and hide. The cameras ain't know you, nobody's gonna see you.
Yeah.
And they pick and choose what they. This world is big, man.
Yeah.
Kobe could hide in plain sight and
yeah.
never get shit put on TV just because, man.
Yeah.
It's all controlled. Even sometimes from the news media to the paparazzi, the elites pay for all that shit.
Yeah.
They set up an injury for you to get hurt just so they can program you and put you in. It's weird, man. But don't think for one second before Kobe took that dive in that plane that they didn't pull LeBron and him to the side and say, well, look, he's going to be the next one. We're going to take this guy out the picture, and now you're going to be the face of the league.
Yep.
How much blood you think the nigga had to drink?
right.
Man.
It happens, man.
And they gotta do shit. They gotta do shit to children too behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Epstein Island was all about.
Yeah.
Huh?
Brother got
You got a precept, brother?
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 5. From the top, it says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Verse 2 it says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. All right, and that's the reason why the Lord is going to bring about the second death, man. Because it tells you in the book of Genesis, that's why the Lord flooded the earth the first time, man. Because the sons of men, it was only in their hearts to continually do wicked.
Yeah.
And scriptures is showing you that it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
You know, thousands and thousands of years later, man, things have gotten much fucking worse because technology improved. Now they got AI robots and shit. You know, they got all types of shit out here now, man, to where people can fully embrace their wickedness.
Yeah.
You know, all their imaginations, they can just do it, really.
Yeah, that's in Genesis 11, and when it gets to the point in the Tower of Babel, when it says now nothing will be restrained from them, you know, so that's a sign that their society was building up and developing, where they had the capacity to do more. It was always in their spirit and in their heart to do it.
Yeah.
Then they developed the ability to actually do it.
Right.
And to the brother's point, that's what this is. Esau can go anywhere in the world, man.
Do whatever.
You know, do whatever. He can see everything. So what do you think? How much evil do you think is really going on now?
Yeah.
This nigga's got the whole fatness of the earth.
Yeah, cons. Hey, cause that whole AI shit and like the you know, the metaverse and the getting people in the digital world, that shit is wicked as hell, man. Cause you know there's a lot of films and shows that they put out on like Amazon Prime and even Netflix. There's one I'm watching. It's called The Peripheral, and it can have it to where a woman can put a headset on and go into that digital world in the body of a man.
Oh, yeah, I saw the first episode of that. Yeah.
Yeah, or like vice versa, man. But that just shows you that their imagination, they're able to fully do those things now.
Right.
The nigga want to be a woman, going to the digital, you know,
Yeah, like that Black Mirror episode with the niggas.
Yeah.
Anthony
Striking
Mackie, he was
vipers.
fucking his homie.
It was just
Yeah,
a video
shit.
game. It was just a video game. Nah, nigga, that
Oh.
shit gay as hell. Sit your ass down, man. And you know, now you see why they're confusing things. That's why you got androgynism. That's what that represents. Babel, confusion. You know, there's no difference between a man or a woman. Everything is fluid.
Yeah.
The Lord deals with order, diversity. He separates things. He separates races. He separates nations. He separates genders. And he orders those things. But see, Esau just throws it all up in one and say, it don't matter.
Yeah, we all want.
You know?
Hey, somebody get that Corinthians. Y'all got something?
I got that thing.
Yeah, which one?
1 Corinthians 6.
Okay, somebody get it. I think it's 2 Corinthians when you go into casting down imaginations. Bring that out. Look up the word imaginations in the blue letter. But yeah, bring that out, y'all. What you got?
This is 1 Corinthians 6, verse 9. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Yeah, like that nigga Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady said that he's a PAN, which means that as long as it got a hole, he gon' fuck, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you look like. If you got a hole, he gonna put something in.
Hey, you brothers too, man. Y'all get on them apps, man. You ever see women put that shit up there? They be into pansexuality.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't know
admit
what
it.
that was.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I had to tell a bitch, man, you put that shit on your profile, I'm gonna immediately think herpes.
Yeah.
I don't know where you been.
Yeah. Pansexual. Yeah, this is a freaky ass fucking kingdom, man.
Yep.
These people ain't fucking normal, brothers, man. Look at these people. When they walk around with jars full of makeup on, these people ain't normal. We're literally in bizarro world. This is completely the upside down, man.
That's right.
All right, read that again, brother. Corinthians.
God, this says, verse 9, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves
Yeah,
with
you
mankind.
go into that word effeminate, it goes into soft to the touch. You know, a man that used a little boy for sexual purposes. Effeminate, man. Esau is big into that. Esau is big into cucking. You got Israelites that's big on cucking. All right, a guy that we all well know of, and we gonna keep bringing that monkey back up because lately he just resurfaced talking about people want to do something to us because we talk about your bitch ass.
I reached the pinnacle.
Any nigga that defends you is suspect, bro. The fact that you even bring that up, your whole congregation, your whole fucking platform that turned against you for the most part.
Right.
Only people that's defending you is people that think like you, man. A bunch of reprobate nobodies. And the Most High is gonna destroy them cats, man. Because anybody run up on the man of the Lord in these days and think they're gonna do some harm, hey, you better believe judgment will soon follow that.
Right.
That's factual.
Right.
And everybody that tends to make threats like that, you usually hear a news report that they've been put to death. It's some type of final destination type shit.
Yeah.
Like I remember that albino nigga that was talking shit,
Yeah.
and the Lord put the Edomite on that Edomite bitch to shoot his head.
Yeah. Shot the nigga right in the fucking head,
We
man.
didn't have to do shit, man. The Lord
That's
put
right.
a spirit on an Edomite bitch, a woman,
Yeah.
that put this man down, man.
Yep.
He was talking shit heavy on Facebook against this camp in specifically.
Yeah.
And we sent curses up on him, and no longer than 3 months later, that shit happened to that dude.
Gone.
Hey, keep putting curses on that nigga Alazar. Put curses on him. It's working. You see the nigga waxing worse and worse. Talking about, man, I was sticky. You ain't no real gang nigga. You from Tacoma. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't no real gangster nigga. I know niggas that'll make you fucking reconsider your whole life of being in a fucking gang, nigga. Don't ever go there. Oh, I'm a gangster. Okay, so you say.
That shit don't matter anyway. That's why a lot of that shit got feminine spirits on
It don't matter because, bro, a lot of them rituals, them niggas gotta sleep with each other, bro.
Right.
And some of them rituals, if you study it and look it up, a lot of them pray to Satan. A lot of them pray to Satan, man.
Yeah.
Like, I got uncles all into that bullshit, man. Like, generals of fucking gangs and all that other dumb shit, man. Them niggas were straight demons. They were savages, bro.
Yeah. Even those real gangsters, even the quote unquote real niggas, they all y'all all gonna get fucked up, man.
And they effeminate, man.
Yeah, when the Lord flipped the switch, all of y'all gonna get fucked up, man. Even if you are a so-called real gangster. That the Lord, and what does it say in Jeremiah? Men will be acting like women, man.
Yeah.
It ain't because they wasn't tough. It's because when they see this judgment, they gonna bitch up, man.
Yeah.
We gonna have to have the spirit of the Lord on us, man.
Man, bro,
You know,
I'm trying to tell you.
go be a gangster, nigga. Don't give a fuck. You all gonna die the death of the heathen anyway, man. You know.
You're gonna get what you asked for when this next draft comes.
That's right.
Like
right.
that dream was happening for a reason. That was a heavy dream.
That's the spirit. We'll go into it too, man. That was it on that out?
There's one more verse.
Yeah, you go ahead. Y'all brothers can bring y'all's out.
It says, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. You know, that going into each other's rectums and shit, man. That's abusers of themselves with mankind. All right? It says, nor thieves, nor covetous. It's another big one we was talking on last time, man.
Yep.
People want a covenant spirit, taking advantage of somebody to get their money, get their property, get their women. That shit's going on everywhere now.
Yeah.
It says, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners. Extorting people, man. That's what Esau did to our whole nation. It says, shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. So none of those type of people are getting saved or getting in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna get cooked, man.
that's right.
Yeah, and it says it right there, man. You in that spirit, and it's sad because the children are already doomed, man. That's why Yahweh Shai say, this generation by no means should pass away until all things be fulfilled. This is that wicked, perverse generation, man.
The last one.
This the last generation. All them souls and spirits that was back during the ancient world and the flood, they're all back here today.
Yep.
I believe every walk of humanity that came and passed through this time, whether they're still alive or dead or whatever it may be. I think all the prophets have been alive in this time, whether they came and went to the spirit world. The Most High got it all set up for a final judgment, man, because in Esdras it tells you that the Lord got to have a certain amount of spirits on the planet Earth, man. When this thing come to pass. So all you guys, man, that's playing games with the word, y'all not speaking on the mark of the beast, and that's another big thing, man. This digital system is getting ready to be up and running any day. You got some sources saying by the end of 2025. Me personally, I pray like hell this place does not see 2030. Man, I do not want to live out 4 more years in this fucking place.
It's gonna get really bad. I don't even want to think about it.
This year, this year alone, top 2024 in the last first 4 months.
Yeah.
And 2024 was off the chain, man. Bro, 23 was off the chain.
What year opened up with those Miami aliens?
That was
this year,
that was last year.
2024.
24, yeah, but they never said anything else about that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, shit went away.
Yeah, now you got, bro, they chariot bigger than the sun, passed through the sun, man.
Yeah,
Flew
that
right
was-
over it.
That was wild, man.
And it's crazy because they caught it up on radar, but it was cloaked to the naked eye, man. Something that big, you should be able to see, like, damn, there it go. Nah, it close.
It literally blocked
That's
out
how
the
the
whole.
Lord moves.
Damn.
Hey, cause we had access to some night vision goggles, man. And we was seeing
We still got those.
we was seeing things through those. We was seeing chariots everywhere, but we couldn't see them with our naked eye, man. So the Lord deals heavily on the spiritual realm.
Yes, sir.
But I had one.
Yeah, you got it out.
This is going back, the brother was saying about, all these celebrities. So now this is Matthew 16:25. Well, let me read 24. It said, then said Yahushua to the disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. All right, so Jake, with the they got that song "Murder Was the Case" by Snoop Dogg. Basically, that song was describing him selling his soul to the devil, man. All right, and brothers were saying in order to reach a certain level in society, you gotta get down on the left-hand side with some wickedness, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's why a lot of these jakes, they can't stand to look at themselves in the mirror. A lot of these jakes is addicted to drugs because they can't cope with the evil, foul, wicked shit that they've done in this life.
Yeah. All right. Yes, sir.
I got that what you called for earlier.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10. We'll start at verse 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of the Mashiach.
Now, can you look up that word imagination, Baba Kusha?
Yeah, Khan, and the imaginations goes into the Greek logismos, which goes into imagination, reasoning, or thought. It says a reckoning, a computation, a judgment, decision, such as conscience passes.
Yeah. Yeah, you go into this whole system, everything is pseudoscience, everything is up backwards, man. Esau is taking artificial reality and he's replacing reality with it to the point people are gonna beg to be put in the artificial simulation, man. Yeah. They had several movies like that on Netflix. You know how like Netflix, they had little B movies, little nobody directors are directing. They'd be pretty good actually, but they had one when God was locked inside this little, it may have been like a 6x6 pod. The only thing he can do is get up in the morning and go to work through this digital simulation. Yeah. He may got like 2 hours outside, but his life is just stuck in the pod working, being locked into the metaverse.
To back that point up, what I noticed with all those movies they make like that, like the metaverse movies, what ends up happening in society before that is like some type of cataclysmic destruction, man. I think even in Ready Player One, they was living in fucking like trailers and shit. Shacks, it was a desert. You know, but everyone I seen, everyone I seen, man, before they start getting people cool and comfortable with going into those types of realities, society collapsed first. Yeah, they made society miserable, and on top of that, people was able to earn livable wages from going into those metaverses, man. So we know exactly what this dude is up to.
Because it's about control. When you put somebody inside of a simulation, you can control it because you can implant what you want them to know. You know what I'm saying? You educate them, you re-educate them. A long time ago, when those Illuminati videos was going out, they used to have the concept of the red, the blue, and the yellow list. The red list would be deemed for termination. Guys like us would be on the red list. You got the blue list, which is us, mainly these stupid people out here. Okay, they'll comply to the New World Order, just tell them what's gonna go. And that's 90% of the people. Then you got the other 10 or the other 9%, which may be the yellow list, which is people that have swayed beliefs. Like they were like, yeah, I believe in the New World Order, the Illuminati. I may vote against it, but you could kind of sway them to go back left. So they would re-educate those people that's on the yellow list. That way they would become the blue list. And that way you got a society full of slaves and society full of people that just don't think for themselves. And that's what Esau wants, man. He wants to ultimately play the Most High, man. That's what it's all about. You know, that's what it's always been about. Hell, that dude, what's that guy named? Karl Marx was bringing that out when we was going into the New World Order book. He was basically stating that we need to find a way on how to live our lives without the authority of a God. That way we need to become our own God. And that's been Esau's motto. That's been the nation's motto. Going back into Nimrod during the time of Babel, when they wanted to build a tower to heaven and live their own way, and the angel had to come down and mix up the languages and scatter them abroad. Most High's gonna do the same goddamn thing, man.
That's right, man.
No?
When you say scatter, you gotta imagine that, because people don't just go and scatter different ways. There's gotta be a force behind it. You know, people don't just scatter like a crowd like this. If you shoot a gunshot, then they'll scatter. Some kind of violence has got to cause them to scatter. So he confounded the language, scattered their ass, man. He put the plague, an angel. He put you know, and they all went into their own lands, man. You know, we're back at those times, man. What do you think social media is? The red, yellow, blue list. They're gathering who's who. They know just about the shit you click on, man. You know, a like ain't just a fucking like on Instagram, man. He's calculating that. When you look with that word imagination, what did it say? Logios. The root word of that is logos. It's where you get the word logic from. That's what AI is. It's a bunch of logic pieced together in computer code to simulate something, but it ain't the Holy Spirit, man. That's right. It ain't true wisdom.
Yeah, it's a left-hand version of the Holy Spirit. That's basically what AI is. Basically a left-hand version of His Holy Spirit. Because it's all-knowing.
Logos is what man has, man. That's a man's understanding. The Lord said, don't lean into your own understanding. You got an idea, you got a business idea, you got that. You gotta run it by the Heavenly Father, man.
It's low level.
You know, because that's your imagination. Your imagination can't go against the Most High's imagination. He said his thoughts are higher than your thoughts.
This is Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know?
That's right. Who could know it hard? Who could know it? The Most High put that in you. The Most High gave you a subconscious to do things that appears to be on your accord, but there's a higher power. And that brings me back to this point, because even within the subconscious, the Lord is so cold, He made men to think that they can go their own way, and they can't, because He can hide Himself within your thoughts, man. Because the fact that it's a God, the fact that creation itself proves that there's a higher power, but the fact you feel His presence, you know He's there, but He could put it in your mind that He don't even exist, and people would think that. And that's why this scripture here, Isaiah 45:15, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verses 14, and it reads, it says, thus says the Lord, the labor of Egypt And the merchandise of Ethiopia and the Sabaeans, men of stature, should come over thee, and they should be thine, and they should come after thee. In chains shall they come over, and they shall fall down unto thee, and they should make up supplication unto thee, which we're going to have slaves, saying, surely Yahweh is in thee, and there is none else, there is no power. But verily thou art a God that hidest thyself, O Yahweh of Israel, the Savior, man. So the Most High can hide himself, man.
Yep.
Like, prime example, that big chariot that flew past the sun, we didn't see it. They caught it, but we didn't see it. Why? Because he cloaked himself, man.
That's right.
You got chariots all around us. The angels are literally standing all around us.
Yeah.
You know, and you would never know. You would never see. They can hide their presence.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, what proves that is the account with Elisha. When he prayed that the Lord opened his servant's eyes and then he was able to look up and see all the chariots.
Yeah, yeah. But they was all around. That's why I
Yeah.
said it'd be more with us than with them.
Yeah.
So that should cut out doubt in your mind if you believe, man, going into that particular point. Because as men, going back into what the brother was saying, your logic ain't really logic, man. It's just basically a bunch of thoughts that's programmed into you to believe that way, man. Because you can't understand your own way. You don't know what the Most High got set for you tomorrow, man.
That's how pride blossoms as well too. When your logic convinces you that you have the way of life, that you know better, that you got the answer.
Yeah.
That's how pride. That's the beginning of sin, man.
Yeah.
When you start thinking you know better, man. And there are things you can know and that you can learn, but you gotta constantly realign this thing to the Heavenly Father, man. The Lord's gonna put it in us in the kingdom. And it says that He's gonna turn our heart from a stony heart to a fleshly heart. He's gonna lock it into the Spirit of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know, so our frontal lobe is gonna be lockstep with the Holy Spirit, man. We ain't even gonna imagine wicked things, man. You know.
What's up?
You got some.
You got something on?
I got
You got one, Toss?
Yeah.
Bring yours out, bro.
It's Proverbs 16, verses 2. It said, all the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah weigheth the spirits. Right. Esau thinking Esau bringing out that MOTB. He thinking he's doing the right thing for society. He think that he is the savior of humanity because I made blind people to see again.
Right.
I made the paraplegic to walk again. So he say, what it say? All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes. But the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, weigheth the spirits, right? Because he be knowing, like, man, that's a wicked ass nigga right there, man. You know? It say, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah. And that's spiritual you said that, bro, because like when you go into the concept of Esau's doctrines and pseudoscience, in his mindset he did it. But they don't understand that the Most High put that in him to do it. He's giving you the inventions, man.
Yeah.
The Lord said, I created the smith that blew up the coals in the fire. And we'll prove that, back you up real quick, bro. Romans 13 and 1, it says, let every soul be subjected to the higher powers. For there is no power but of the Most High, and the powers that be are ordained of the Most High.
That's right, man. That's right. Power is a distribution. If you got power, it came from the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Through His only begotten Son.
Exactly.
Order.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
A little bit more.
Go ahead.
It say, Proverbs 16 and 4, the Lord had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord.
Yeah.
Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
So how can Israelites be in a proud spirit, man? We the last nation of people that should be on some proud boy shit because we're at the bottom right now. The fact that this is our world, this is our earth, the Lord has made us the lords over his creation, and the fact that we are literally the lords on a totem pole, that should be enough to humble anybody.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is a guy that go by the name of gorilla? Because a gorilla is a wild animal any fucking way.
Yeah.
Or a guy that goes by the name of gorilla, what do you have to be so proud about, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your gripe with humility, man? And you know what? See, Mike Tyson, he had a quote. He said, everybody got a plan until you get hit in the face.
That's right. Yep.
So when the Most High say, you know what, nigga, put the headgear on, put the gloves on, come in the ring. Lord, invite you to the ring, touch you up a little bit. That's when you're going to realize, damn, I should have been more humble.
Yep. That's right, man.
Most High have a good way of humbling niggas, man.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
That's right.
I
That's
seen
right.
a video. There's one Jake. I don't know if this dude was an Edomite or what. He could have been a Jake in the spirit, but he was in a restaurant or something, and Jake was talking shit, calling him bitches in his face. So dude, bam, hit Jake. Jake go back, swung, got good hit in. and Jake lost balance. When I say that he beat the shit out this dude, and then picked this nigga up and threw him out the store, that was satisfying to watch because ain't no way in hell you a nigga with that type of aggression, pants below the ankles, and you finna get up and think you finna throw hands with somebody that gonna beat your ass.
Right.
Just the fact that you think you can fight with your pants sagging and not get exposed, that's a demon right there.
Yeah, that's pride right
Yeah,
there.
it's like, wait a minute, nigga, you
Lord
can't
set
even
you
move.
up, man.
Yeah.
The angel being the spirit world setting you up, man. Like them old Chuck Norris memes. If be somebody flipping and falling, it's like pow, you like shoot them and they fall.
Nigga Walker.
Yeah, the walker. Yeah, that's what the angel do in the spirit world. See this nigga talking shit, he about to throw a hand, you clip his ass. And you fall and get stomped out, man.
Yeah.
I got a few more.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
It say Proverbs 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Yeah, Elder Yahshua said Shalom, man.
Hey, shalom.
But this the point here. Proverbs 16 and 8. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directed his steps.
So everything is of the Most High. He directs everything. He's the ultimate architect, man. Even with this building here, you have a designer. You pay builders to come and build it. A designer of something don't necessarily have to come and physically build it because he's designed it. He's done the hard part. And that's why you have things that spread out among talents, man. So even with our lives, the Lord is the architect of each and every last brother's life. So if he sets you up on a path of righteousness, then that's the way you're going to go. Matter of fact, somebody want to pull Romans 9 because it goes into that, how the Lord created vessels of destruction and how he created righteous vessels. And hey, it's beautiful that by default, by us being Israelites, we fit into the vessel of righteousness, man. Even though within the 2/3 or within the ranks of Israel, you're going to have wicked Israelites, but as a collective, the Most High will redeem and restore his people, man. Right? You got something, Brother Yoga?
Come.
Yeah, go ahead. Up.
This is the book of Proverbs 29 and 16 says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increaseth. But the righteous shall see their fall.
Yeah, the righteous will see they fall, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, you have wickedness all around us. Like I'm going into the account that this whole Palantir shit, this whole Gideon project, this whole Stargate ordeal. Trump erected a gold statue of him with a damn Bitcoin. Yeah, like this. He gonna be the man, man. And it's just my opinion on the speculation that when they try to assassinate Trump, I think that was a warning shot for him to do what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he wasn't with that Bitcoin shit.
Yeah, because remember, from his first administration, he wasn't with it.
Yeah, he said we ain't
He
doing
said we ain't doing Bitcoin, man.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
with the National Visa Tracking, but they couldn't. You control the money, you control the food, the wealth, you control the people. So it all integrates into one system.
Yeah,
That's what you have, man.
that's right.
These people are gonna lose it once they U.S. dollars convert over to digital currency.
Yeah.
And when they realize that the money that they had in their accounts may be missing, because you ain't gonna see all that money. You may have 50 bands in the bank, and when they switch this system offline and decide to bring it back up, you may only wake up 10 bands. That's gonna drive a lot of people crazy.
A lot of the paper cash gonna be obsolete too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So all that shit, you think you got something saved up? I mean, good luck.
Cash may be good for like the first couple of months at certain places, but national merchants, Amazon, Walmart, Target, mainstream merchants, you won't be able to use cash. Maybe some mom and pop shit here and there, but overall, because they say cash is king, well, cash ain't gonna be king in that day, man. That chip is gonna be their version of their queendom of heaven on the left-hand side. I'll put it to you that way.
You're gonna be living off DC.
Yeah, y'all see the stores that are now building. Each aisle have doors that are being built.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know, and every time throughout the years, and there's a certain technology trend when it comes to like storing shit in stores and grocery stores like that. All the rest of the stores start trickling and following. Just like when they did the cashless, the cashier-free registers in Walmart. You know, they started phasing in, then they started doing the self-checkout. Remember, 10 years ago, the self-checkout didn't exist.
Yeah.
This was just 10 years ago.
Especially not in Walmart.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit, the UPC barcode, that became popular because Walmart adopted it back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So when you start seeing these glass doors that'll be built on all these aisles. You go to buy your vegetables, glass doors. You go buy your frozen goods, glass doors. And you gotta have that device or that code to open up that door. And now they're saying the future of shopping is gonna be, you know, hands-free shopping when you don't go in with your cart at all. It's that they got the video cameras, the Amazon Go style store. You pick up an item and put it in your cart, it automatically knows it's in there. And as soon as you walk past that aisle to leave the store, it automatically charges your account.
Makes sense, brother, because the Apostle was just going into it this week. Like Canada's stores are shutting down now. Canada's economy, I mean, it's a better place to live than America. You know, you get some things, but bro, 30% of retail or shopping malls are pretty much through, man. You go down to Chicago, like you got two main strips. You got Michigan Avenue, I call that the pole man strip. You know, you got your JCPenney, you had your Foot Locker, your Lids, you had Macy's down there, you know, your restaurants, you got a Target down there. But then when you go on Michigan Avenue or the Magnificent Mile, you got like Louis Vuitton stores, you got Gucci, you know, you got your big notable name brand stores. But all these stores are getting hit left and right. So what that's going to do, that's going to cause them to shut down because they're not going to be able to want to pay the insurance on it. So when these stores start going away and say, well, look, we're going to be a retail store online only to prevent theft.
Yep.
That's going to make people say, you know what,
That's
yo,
right.
we want to get the latest fashion. This is what we got to do. People going to sell out for the weakest shit, bro.
That's what all these Amazon warehouses, that's what it's basically gonna be. All warehouses, and they're gonna ship it directly to you.
Yep.
Lock that shit down.
Yep.
These robot shit is taking over. Like, y'all seen that taxi in Vegas? They have no fucking drivers.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Elon said he wanted to make 1 million of those by what, 2028 or some shit. Robo taxis. I got that. Go ahead, brother. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 21. It says, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
That cuts free will right there. That cuts the free will doctrine for all you people. Just to say that you have free will is proud in itself. And you wake up, like how many of you brothers then woke up and had a plan and then something else went left?
Yeah.
You may have thought that you was finna go and kick it and then your car broke down.
Yeah.
Yo, that happened. I remember we was finna go out and have a good old time. And all of a sudden some folly went completely left.
That's how it go.
But the Lord shifted right back to what it was gonna be. But I was like, damn, I'm like, shit. You know,
Lord just gotta show you.
yeah, Lord did one of these. You hit a fucking curve. Like, okay, there you go. You good, but chill.
Yep.
Even minor details, like you'll be thinking about a certain food or a meal all day, then you fuck around and get something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's just how detailed the Lord is.
I'm gonna get simple. I call myself going to Taco Rico, man. You know, because they got the little Taco Tuesday shit. But I think it was on a Wednesday. They got like these fajita joints, man. Pretty good. I went there and the store was fucking closed. And guess what they had on the damn door? They said because of a shorting staffage, we are not allowed to operate within normal business hours.
Damn.
I see that happen a lot of different places.
Yeah. People stopping buying these foods, getting too pricey, man.
Hell, even fucking public libraries in Kansas City, if they don't have a security guard on site, they probably can't really open like that, depending on where it's at.
Yeah, not that prospect joint.
Hell no.
Yeah, I was gonna take the boys to IHOP the other day. That shit closed down in Grandview. What the fuck happened?
Oh, the one right there on frontage?
Yeah.
That was
shit
definitely
should've been
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, the one in Raytown too, that shit may open like one day a week.
Yeah, that fucking Denny's.
Yeah, they charging $22 for a 3 stack of pancakes, man.
It ain't even real.
Yeah, shit, bloated. But verse 22, it says, what if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
Who's the vessel of wrath on his side? Edomites, man.
Yeah.
You damn you devils, man. You
Right.
Edomites. You're the vessels of wrath, and it proves it every fucking day, man.
Yeah.
Right.
They was making a big deal because this guy Chuck Carley was going into how gun violence and gangs, which you know he had a point there, but even if Jake killed 1 million niggas a year, it still wouldn't put a dent in how much blood you done shed, Esau.
Yeah.
Because Jake kill each other, man.
Yeah.
But bro, the black woman aborted. They said estimated the black woman then aborted 20 million babies, man. We would have had 20 million extra spirits on the planet Earth if it weren't for this black. That's a fucking genocide. But the so-called white man, bro, Keisha don't even scratch the surface in bodies for what Esau did.
Yeah.
Esau got that in his first couple of years of taking over America. Man.
Oh,
The Trail of Tears, what was it, like 99 million? It was like fucking Gadites and Reubenites?
Something like that.
It was a lot. It was in the millions, man.
But then he'll get demonic and he'll say, well, the estimates say it's between 2 million and 90 something million.
Nah, man.
How the fuck is it that big of a range?
That's a big gap, bro.
Whenever a nigga try to sell you something that big of a range, he full of shit.
It's
man.
more on the back end.
Yeah, it's on the. You know, that 20 million is the ones that would have been born a generation later too, man.
Yep.
That aren't here. You know,
They say black women account for 38% of all abortions.
38%, and the black woman is 6% of the population, quote unquote. You know.
Woman is a murderer, man. But you devils, man, you top that.
Yep, that's right.
How many niggas get gunned down a year that don't go on news?
How many niggas get lynched? Brother did a down in Mississippi.
Yeah, Jake just got lynched down there.
Yeah.
2 of them.
But but they making a big deal out of this Ukrainian bitch that got unalived, which I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that, because if you hit somebody in the neck, instantly blood is blood is gonna gush out. How in the hell you get hit in the neck and then you slump over and then you got blood coming out of your ass crack?
Yeah.
That don't make sense to me, man. Because even then, the people on the bus, if you pay attention to their reaction, they look kind of shocked. But even then, when somebody do something like that, there's usually some type of frenzy behind it. People go batshit crazy. Like if I go butcher a bunch of people up over here, think they gonna sit there and look shocked? They may, but they gonna get up and like, oh, we gotta get the hell out of here. We gotta apprehend this guy, man.
Don't let it be a woman on there. They would have been screaming.
Yeah. A nigga killing a white woman? Yeah.
I don't believe it just for the simple fact that it's simp culture, man. You know, simp, you even talk to a woman wrong, the simp is ready to jump up. Like, you can't talk to her like that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to believe this nigga was able to stab her on the train and ain't nobody do shit.
Right. To casually get off the motherfucker, too.
And I've seen that crazy looking nigga before. I don't remember where, but his face stands out.
Yeah.
He probably was using another fucking psyop. What you brought it out with, Car?
Yeah,
that
the
she was
Ukrainian.
part of. Yeah.
She was a medic in the Ukrainian war.
Yeah.
I think I forgot how long ago she died, but they already used her, man.
So they said she died over there?
Yeah, in the Ukrainian war. Yeah.
Bro, that's some shit.
Same playbook, bro. You try that same goddamn fucking. When you play basketball, you got the triangular defense. Shemai. When you playing basketball, man, you got a triangle. You got what you call triangle defense, man. When you run, you got the man at the top, you got the two on the side. You run that play 2 or more times back to back, people gonna start to catch on to it, man. Just like in football, if you continually blitz and somebody's gonna go around that defensive strategy, man. So when you're playing the same playbook, play by play, and people don't catch on to it, which they are now, that shows you right there that these people are gone. They're ready to be taken. They still believe that the Arabs bought down that damn building in 9/11, man, when evidence have come out to show you that Amalek was all behind that. Okay, you had something which is called the Dancing Israelis, man. At the time that went down, you had a group of rats dancing at the whole time that the buildings were going down, and that was actually put on the damn news at that time.
You believe that? You slow, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But y'all brothers got it, man.
In Psalms 50 and 19, it says, well, Psalms 50 and 17, seeing thou hatest destruction and cast my words behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him, and hast been partakers with adulterer. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. You know, and not just that, Ukrainian joint, but also, this whole joint about Tyler Robinson. They bringing out the so-called text message. This dude sounded like he's straight out of a fucking military. I just left the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Who fucking said the vehicle in their text message? All right, but most of that shit is all fabricated, and it's all deceit to get you all emotionally invested, man. Because that's why also they had that nigga Jimmy Kimmel get fucking canceled over what he said, man.
They did get rid of that,
Hey, but that's the famine of the word. All right, it's just because if you have an opposing view, they gonna shut your ass down. We already said they gonna try to lead up to us, man.
Yeah, y'all saw they made this nigga Kirk his birthday next month on the 14th. They're making that a holiday.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Really?
Why? He wasn't.
They trying to make a new MLK on the Edomite side because they lost, man. They lose.
He's that martyr.
Yeah.
Hey, what precept was that you read up? What was that again?
Psalm 50 and 19.
Oh, God.
It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Yeah, man. Going back to the point, yeah, they did cancel that Jimmy Kittle dude.
Yeah.
all because of what he stated. Ah, fuck. Shit, something. Fuck, I need. Yeah, I'm cool, bro. Anyway, damn, something bit me or something. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. But like the brother said, man, that Jimmy Kittle show, they canceled his ass, man. And they getting ready to try to counsel the man of the Lord eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. That's bold. Trump ain't even trying to hide it no more. You know, when they had Biden was doing it behind closed doors on social media. He was throttling the algorithms behind closed doors.
Yeah.
I saw something fly by.
It was big.
Kind of, I just trying to glimpse of it in my right.
Probably got stolen.
Yeah.
It's all good.
There's a dead one in here. I don't know.
I ain't never heard about one of them before.
Yeah. But I was just saying, now Trump is brazen with it. Biden was controlling the algorithms of social media to throttle free speech. Trump is straight up telling the head of the FCC, hey, well, we have to look at their licenses. You know what I'm saying?
Keep talking.
You said
we
something
gonna
about Charlie
revoke
Kirk.
your
We're going to have to look at your license, see if you can be on the air again.
That's what he said.
You see how brazen this shit is? That's the two horns that speak like a lamb.
God.
You know, because at first they're gonna bring the democracy, then they're gonna get draconian with it. They're gonna take the mask off and be like, fuck it.
And it's like they're starting like from the bottom, working their way on, because eventually Candace Owens, you know, there's gonna be some bullshit ass smear campaign, you know, which they all control the opposition. What's the guy's name again? Jimmy what? Jimmy Kimmel. Him. Hell, you got Jimmy Dore, you got Alex Skull and Bone Jones, all these different celebrities, etc. They all getting ready to be pretty much taken off the air.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit, we are too.
Yeah, we
gotta
are.
get taken off.
Yeah, bro. When they took TikTok, that's big, bro. Because people don't realize how many videos that are currently on YouTube, they go through a funnel. They call it a click funnel. It goes from certain Instagrams or TikToks to YouTube. You know, a lot of content on YouTube actually originates from TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, so when they take TikTok, they're taking a lot of speech, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, bro. You remember? And I remember you was talking about it too, Kabar. When we was talking about it, remember the first time when they shut down that TikTok shit? Everybody was going batshit crazy, but y'all noticed when they brought it back up, it was a different spirit behind it.
Yeah,
It felt a little different. And find out now the censoring is even more on there.
Yeah.
Like I was on there, I was commenting on something. I said, "Man, my ninja, that's crazy." They said, "Oh, you have a violation." I just said, "Nigga."
Yeah.
When is nigga an offense to Esau? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So when they take these platforms and shit, because ultimately they want to be able to control the narrative.
Yeah.
TikTok things been getting by. People are filming actual live footage of people being blown away, and they're like, "Wait a minute, TikTok is showing this live in person," because you can't really fabricate. Like if I'm taking a video of this guy right here, and I'm actually taking a video of him, it's hard for me to fabricate that versus if I got Channel 7 out here pulling their spin on everything, man.
Yeah.
So they're losing control of the narrative. Like one of the elites said, he said the worst thing we could have done was allow the internet to be created. But newsflash, that was out of your hands, E. Because the
right.
Most High created the internet according to Psalms 19th chapter, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Just like the nukes were out of your hand. You had to make those too, man.
Yeah, we got that's a stunt. We got stunt. Yeah. Look like a hornet. One of them yellow jackets. If there was a bee, you would still see the stinger in there.
I had a quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This Isaiah 29:20. It say, "For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that iniquity are cut off, that make a man a offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught." All right, so it said they make a man an offender for a word. All right, in the world you grew up saying sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. But that's not true. All right, that's not true. Yahweh Shah would say things that make niggas wanted to kill him, man. Same thing with us. You know, these bug outs in the world, these worldly ass people, you fucking niggas with demons on you. When you hear this word, you get murderous and evil thoughts because it's the truth, man. You can't handle the truth, so therefore you want to do everything to get rid of it.
That's right.
This is 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." This is part of his devices too, the censorship and stuff he got going on. try to, like the brother said, build his way up to getting us off the YouTube and the internet.
Yeah.
You know, because that's a big attack on freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing done about momos and T-bender genders. You know, you got motherfucking T-bender gender, big ass Edomite dude with his nutsack hanging out doing story time. That shit's allowed. That shit's uncensored on all platforms.
Oh yeah.
But you can't say nigga though.
Yeah, but they had that at the 2024 Olympics, man.
Oh yeah.
The
Nigga,
Paris.
Oh God.
They replicated the Lord's Supper, man.
Yeah, I mean, oh,
bunch
yeah,
of
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep,
Yeah, it was a big nigga. I think his nuts was hanging out in that too.
Yeah, it was.
You know, big ass burly nigga with you know, painted blue, man. You know.
Appreciate it.
Nobody had nothing to say about that, did they?
No, not a damn thing.
Yeah, no, they didn't take that shit. This is Proverbs 12:19. It says, "The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment." And this truth is what's going to be established forever, man.
Yep.
Because that's the whole reason Esau is bringing about the famine of the word. You know, all this extra censorship, misinformation, fact check. You know, he's doing that because he wants to conceal the truth.
Yep.
It says, but a lying tongue is but for a moment, man, and this is a form of him lying.
Yep.
Because if you don't know what's really going on, if he try to shut the prophets up, he's able to just completely just continue spreading his deception, man.
Yeah.
But this is why Scripture says but for a moment, because the Lord's going to bring an end to this shit.
That's right.
Brother.
I found out recently the reason when that TikTok went down the first time. I found out why it kind of was different because they changed the cybersecurity. The head of cybersecurity was an Israeli guy. He took over the cybersecurity for TikTok.
Makes sense.
But they didn't complete the sale of the company yet. But he took over that role. That's why it was a little. It was they still let you say shit, but it was different. You know.
It felt different. You know what I'm saying? Because what is it? Parent company? What is it called? ByteDance.
ByteDance.
Shit?
Yeah. So that's what it is. Appreciate it. This is you had more car?
That was it on that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2. It says, "The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth," man. And there's no more covetous of a demon than not a you know who.
Oh man.
Okay? That is the definition of a covetous demon right there, man. Who ain't satisfied with nothing, man. Okay? That's who gets boasted up in this society.
Yep.
All right? While the poor gets persecuted. You know? You gotta have a special demon on you start clipping little kids, man. And be laughing at it. you know?
Man.
But they ain't do nothing to you. You know?
Yeah, they had the video of the people in Gaza trying to get food aid, but as they was going to it, the fucking Israelis was shooting their ass.
Right.
On video.
Yeah. Then they had like cotton candy machines in front of the kids across the gate, eating it in front of them and mocking them. You know? So it wasn't just the physical violence, they was literally in the spirit of mocking, just like they did to us, man. When our temple got sacked in Babylon, you know, they was over there talking shit, mocking us, scoffing us and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they was in the same goddamn spirit, man. You know? But it says verse 4, "The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them," man. You know? That's why half the world got a U.S. sanction on it, or you got a U.S. military base outside of it. Because he puffeth at all of his enemies, man. You know? You got to have a very proud spirit on you to be talking shit to China and Russia at the same time, man.
Right.
You know? And to be sanctioning everybody else. Talking shit to India and they making all this shit in your factory, man. You know? That's how you know he can't control himself in terms of his pride, man. That's cognitive dissonance to do that, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's like you living paycheck to paycheck. It's your only job. You go in there and curse your boss out and put hands on him. You know?
Yep.
Like that's the level of cognitive dissonance you got to do that is through the roof, man.
Crash out culture, man.
Yeah.
Let's crash out.
But why hasn't it happened yet? Because the Lord are holding back the four winds of the earth still.
Yeah.
But he's done enough already to get exterminated.
Could you bring back that, I think verse 3 you read? Talk about using the devices in that too.
Psalm chapter 10, verse 2, "The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth."
So it means, that goes right hand in hand with the last precept that I brought out in 2 Corinthians. That Satan should get advantage of us. We're not ignorant of his devices. So he's now beginning to be taken by his own devices that he put against us.
That's right. That's right.
It's coming right back on his damn head. Even from the smallest matters, breaking apart our families, but turning our women against us. Their women are now turning against them.
Yeah.
Because now they're hopping on the same tip as Eve, man.
That's right.
A lot of these Edomite women are becoming the new fucking bigger woman, man.
Yeah.
Like they're starting to act like them. They're starting to become just as bad as to get up with and date because they done adopted the whole feminism and philosophy, man.
Yeah.
Even the whole internet, that's a whole device that is now becoming snare to Esau now. That's why he's being frantic and buying companies out and censoring every damn thing.
Yeah. Somebody grab Job 15, started like 30 or 29 or something like that. What else showed up? Oh, you're going back to that vision Jake had. You remember when he went into the YNs, the war? That's a good understanding in that, man. Like I said, a lot of these guys, they watch the Israelites too. And the fact that he brought out that whole Isaiah 4:1, and then he brought out the fact that those guys were getting sent over to the field to die. You go into the book of Joel 2, I think it's the 2nd chapter, but it goes, they should be driven to a land barren and desolate, and I remove from you the northern army. Them days are coming because now you got a whole, now Turkey is basically talking about going to war with Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you look at Ezekiel 38, when you go into Togomar and the north quarters, man, going into them partnering with Russia, that can indirectly or directly draw those Russians into it because they have a financial betting interest in these other nations, man. So the Lord is cold. He's he's making the Pangea of nations and he's bringing them all together, man.
That's the spirit, because I heard that India he stepped into the conflict too.
There you go.
Yeah. That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling."
Go up to 4.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 4. "And these are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not peace."
When you think of trembling, what you think of?
Yeah, ain't it?
Fearful, frightening, man. See, the people here is such comfort to the point when straits come, they not gonna know how to deal with it, man. The scriptures say that he should be in straits on all sides, man.
Yep.
And trouble should come upon the world on all sides.
Yep. That's right.
So once the comfortability gets taken, because they gonna take that comfortability from you people.
Yeah.
Jobs are being clipped left and right, man. 300,000 plus black women laid off in a matter of months, and that list is going to continue to go up because you got Edomites crying out now and saying, well, look, we don't need you black women no more. You were only hired for incentive purposes. That's it. We don't need you.
That's right.
You know?
Plus the censorship. That's what it's saying. People talk bad about Kurt. Next thing you know, your manager calling you into the office.
Right, right.
Wow.
You think you said some slick shit on Twitter. Next thing you know, your manager talking about to let your ass go. We got a call on you.
Yeah, like listen, these don't represent our core values, and we don't.
I think a rookie got cut from the Chiefs for doing that.
What did they say about
wow.
this guy? What did they say about this Kirk?
I don't know. I just seen the
They
post
just
that-
celebrating his death.
Oh, people was happy because he got
They,
clipped.
they basically just saying I'm glad this happened. But that's on the left hand. But like the right wing, the conservatives, they using that to they finding niggas jobs. They doxing their ass. They putting their Facebook, all their information on the internet. They doing whatever, man.
Yeah, they hypocrites because they were just complaining about the left doing it. You know, now they doing it because it's something that hurt them. You know,
And it's a fucking freedom of expression. So what?
right. But you could tell they forcing it. That's why they making this guy have a high holy day. This shit ain't normal, man.
Yeah.
You know. But it says, verse 5. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh." Salaki, verse 6. It says, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." You know?
All hell breaking loose to the point people gonna be fearful, man.
Mhm.
Okay, people gonna start to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna be able to sustain their livelihoods. They're gonna be off in the spirit. They're gonna be running every way, which way. They're not gonna know what to do.
Yeah, that's right. And that I brought that out because the brother mentioned that in that vision. You know, it was a bunch of Gen Z guys just running out there, man.
Mhm.
Panicking, not knowing what's going on, just getting clipped, you know?
Yep.
That's okay, come on.
I got that, Joe.
It says, verse 7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah,
Right.
you should be saved out of it. That's
Right.
the elect, man. The elect men are going to be saved out of this evil, dark day, and we're going to need that spiritual intervention, man.
Mhm.
That's why when Jake was having that vision, he was basically saying, well, look, men were dying left and right. He said that he didn't see, he said he saw millennial men, but no millennial women. He said he saw Gen Z women, which lets me know that there's going to be a lot of young women that's going to be trying to get up with the men of the Most High. And Apostle Star always said that we're going to have younger women, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because these old 30-plus-year-old women, 40-plus, those
Yeah.
millennials, they already stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
They don't want to submit. They don't want to come under no man's authority. They like, look, we ain't got to do that. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that the Most High going to get rid of their ass, and you're going to have a fresh crop of women.
Yeah.
You know, those that's willing to submit.
A lot of you women are just gonna die just for the fact that you're single.
Yeah.
The power's gonna go out at the right time, or you're gonna be cut off over here or cut off over there, and ain't no man immediately by you. You're gonna be through, man. You're gonna be out of there. So
Yeah.
you scoff at having a man. I don't need one and this and that, but you're gonna find out the Lord. The things are gonna revert back to its natural state. Okay.
Yeah,
The real world is violent. It's really just a series of things eating other things, man. You need a hedge. You need a covering.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the spirit, because I came across another video that was going into how like a lot of really younger women, like in their 18, 20 plus, they're desiring to have a lot of masculine energy around them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the other ones, they're all on the feminine, I don't need a man type shit. But these real young ones are not coming up in that spirit. They're kind of coming in their natural order. They want
Yeah.
real natural man.
Yeah.
Because it's against their nature anyway.
They do what the hell you tell them to do, man. Hey, chill out. Hey, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get up and go home. Okay.
Yep.
Come over. Okay.
It says,
We want yes women.
hell yeah, that's
I
right.
want to pick me.
I want yes Lord women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to bow down to both knees, bitch. I earned it, you know? It say verse 9, it says, but they, verse 8, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. See, Jake ain't gonna get in this bow down to Esau spirit anymore, man.
Right.
You know, like that shit's gonna be cooked. You know, these YNs are gonna be let loose. It's gonna be every man for himself spirit, man.
Yeah.
You know, and the days of serving Esau, working a job, that shit's gonna be over with, man. And those days, you either got the spirit of the Lord on you or you don't, man. You know?
And when that mindset bubbled down to just the common Jake, Esau's in real big trouble.
Yeah.
Because these niggas is already in that, you know, we gotta obey the white man's spirit whether they know it or not, man.
Yeah.
Cause you go over here and raise hell with your own people, but let KC PD or fucking Chicago PD come down, you gonna try to play it cool, man.
Right.
When I stay in that spirit of we ain't gotta listen to the devil no more, Esau, you through.
Yeah.
Yeah, because niggas are rebelling. Niggas are calling them out now, man.
Yep.
Niggas are starting to figure it out. Everybody now is pointing at Amalek. They're like, wait a minute, we
this,
know
this nigga here.
it's
man.
this dude. People are waking up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's them people in such and such. They're the problem. People are waking up to it, man.
Yeah. Burned it out.
So Esau, hey, the scriptures say every hand of the wicked should come upon you.
Yeah.
So Jake is waking up to the fact that you are the devil, man.
That's right.
That the prophets, we weren't just out here just talking out the side of our necks. No, this man is sincerely a problem in the earth, man.
Yeah, he's the problem.
That's that prophecy that they should not regard their kings nor princes. You know, that spirit is gonna be in the earth, man. You see how niggas get you ever go to high school and the teachers show up late, how niggas start acting, man. They in the classroom by
Like a
themselves.
fool.
You know what I'm saying? Or the substitute teacher, they don't respect this nigga.
Right.
You know?
Hell no.
How do niggas start acting, man? They start wilding
Wow.
the fuck out, throwing shit,
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, substitute
You know?
teacher day was just like it was
Yeah.
a free day. But
Yeah.
you ain't learned nothing. I'm like, you might as well not even come in here with a curriculum.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to get a word in.
Whoever
Yeah.
got a fresh cut, they got set.
Now ramp that up and imagine how it's gonna be with no 911, no police, you know, no
Man.
first responders. How niggas gonna be acting, man?
Damn.
You know?
What you got? You got more on that?
That's it.
What you got, bro?
Nahum 3.
Go ahead.
This is Nahum 3, verse 5 says, Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. So the Lord is exposing these devils for who they truly are. That's how he's lifting, he's discovering their skirts upon thy face. He's exposing this devil. Like saying, you see, this is the problem. Because you got a lot of videos even surfacing of the small hats over there on how they're, you know, interacting with the Palestinians, how they treat them. There's a lot of videos going viral, man. Even I've seen another video lately of the small hat, you know, he was saying, fuck Jesus, and saying all this shit, you know, spitting on dude's face. You know, just showing you how fucked up that they are, man. Their true nature. Right. They're no longer looked at as the damn victim no more. People know it for what it is, man. Yeah. This conflict in Gaza really done shows some shit because they're down now. It's obvious. It's just an extermination camp at this point. Right. What's going on over there? Like that whole strip is decimated and destroyed. So they have no choice but to bulldoze all them buildings and just all that rubble and start over from scratch. Right. But yet when you look at videos and stuff, it was a very beautiful location.
Yeah.
Before all this shit happened.
Yeah,
it's like a resort, like luxury vacation spot there.
Well, yeah, man, they invest a lot of money in that joint, man. All right, but you got precept. This is the book of you got something? Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Ricardo.
I was gonna have the brother reread it because I was gonna bring a point out.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
God. This is Nahum 3:5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame."
Right, and to that point, Esau's being made bare, man. Especially Amalek. I mean, you see it with all the surrounding nations around the state of Israel. They're against them, man. Okay, and I was just gonna bring this real quick point out. Going again into the famine of the word because Netanyahu signed a $45 million contract with Google, so that they can push their Israeli propaganda, man, through YouTube and shit. Yeah, so they can show, because you know they was getting a lot of pushback about the famines and shit over there. So they want to push out certain ads that say they're not starving in Gaza, this, that, there, and the third, man. But you know, it's just going into the further censorship and how they want to control all that shit. Yeah. You know, because they've been exposed, man.
It's cool, bro, man. You know, and that's the spirit. You must have heard or read the thought, because I was like, who is this on the comment board? Because I never seen your handle, we never seen it. But sometimes, a lot of time when you guys are new and you have that real zeal for knowledge, everything you hear is like music to the ears. But the scriptures say, be ready to hear first and foremost. So, I mean, it's cool making points here and there, but mainly, you know, come with the precepts and, you know, just take notes from there, man. You know, because ultimately, the goal is for brothers to listen to the videos, get built up in the spirit, to go out there and teach. So it's always good to listen more than speak, brother. But no, it's all good, man. You know, we always like that at a point in time. So we take no offense to it, you know. We do things decently and in order, you know what I'm saying? So, but just continue to tune in, bro, get edified. But that point you said, how much money they put in it?
It's a $45 million contract.
To push ads and
shit? To push Israeli propaganda, pretty much.
But it's all fucking propaganda at the end of the day, man. Everything, the news, shit is all propaganda, man. It's propaganda, and it's another word too. They called it a psyop, a psychological operation. Like the average person, they're under the spell of a psyop, man. Thinking one way and it's another. It's really a secret reward declared on the mind, man. All right, the fact that you got Jake walking around being Muslims, that's a fucking psyop on the mind. That's a psyop on the spirit. Because you got Jakes that really believe in that, man. They have polished their beards red and shit. And I'm making reference to this one guy walking past, but you get the point. Israeli propaganda, hey, everything is full of Israeli propaganda. Hell, your school shit you learn, where you think that curriculum come out of? That's the small hats curriculum, man. Yeah.
Especially when they take out the details of slavery.
Yeah, now they call it critical race theory.
Right,
theory. Wait a minute. Is it a fact or is it a theory? How the hell is a theory when you got actual, your books you publish actually put what you get in there, the Negro? Because at a point in time, that was your glory.
Yeah, you're proud of it.
You're proud of it. Now, you're getting kickback on it. Your own allies saying the only thing you're known for is colonization and slavery. And homosexuality. That's it. And war.
True.
That's your 4 strong points, man.
That's been the game all the way since the Greeks.
Yeah.
You've been on that shit for centuries, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Freakism, greed, and war.
Yeah. Esau's power has been surpassed on a carnal, physical level. His real power now is keeping the minds of people, man.
Deception.
Yeah. And see, Jake, that's why he needs Jake enslaved in his mind. Because if Jake rises up, realizes he really ain't gonna, he can't do nothing with Jake, man. You know.
No, it can't.
If they get together, all his whole kingdom would unravel, man. He's profiting off of this covering cast, you know, convincing you that it's kind of like Frankenstein's monster. You know, this nigga did all of this shit to make a Frankenstein, but Frankenstein was bigger than him, man. You can't control that shit. He gonna turn on your ass.
Yeah, that's what these niggas is.
That's what these niggas are, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, a YN is nothing more but a creation of it's a they clone Tyrone Ordeal.
Yeah,
YNs are created in a laboratory, man.
right.
And I'm starting to believe that a lot of these YNs that's coming out here doing all this wickedness, I'm starting to believe that those are provocateurs too, man.
Yeah.
Going in robbing stores. I mean, yeah, you got crazy niggas, but it's too frequent, man.
Yeah.
Same thing like with the BLM riots and how you have these people that come out and start fucking shit up. I feel like Esau is controlling chaos to some degree.
Yeah,
You know?
got fresh cut bricks.
Because don't get it twisted, man. Hey, CIA, they can recruit you at a young age, man.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
it ain't nothing. And a lot of them people that you see running in the stores that look like niggas, those could be those prosthetic masks. Those could be actual government agents doing that.
A lot of them say they are. They do that. Like that guy Tyler. They suspect he was one. He's only like 22.
Yeah.
You know,
plant.
He's making manifestos and shit. The other dude that's supposed to be a transgender, they get to you, man. They get you in high school. You know,
Yeah.
boom.
And don't
Yeah,
y'all feel the
yeah.
fact that they have manifestos on everything? Like if somebody's thinking about doing some crazy shit just off GP, ain't nobody gonna leave no goddamn manifesto, man.
Hell no.
If I want to put you in the spirit world, fuck, I need to tell a reason why. I gotta alt with you, and that's just what it is.
That's right.
You gotta go leave a manifesto for blowing this motherfucker's top off. We ain't no goddamn body, man.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, I
right.
did this because of such and such, such and such. Like it's gonna make a difference.
I would
You
agree.
saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You still going to jail any goddamn way.
Right, right.
Nobody wanted to sit at lunch.
Yeah. Like, what's this clown name of the United Healthcare CEO that got popped by this
Oh, man.
Luigi nigga?
Luigi, yeah.
Yeah. They talking about he made it. Hey, Luigi ain't do this shit, man.
Man, Gioni.
Yeah, Luigi ain't do. That's a whole different man.
Right.
The free dude.
They tried to charge him with domestic terrorism for a single person going to the spirit world.
Yeah,
You know?
and the dude Brian Thompson was a goddamn crook, man.
Yeah.
He denied damn near what, half the claims, if that.
Yeah, that's murder.
Yeah.
That's widespread murder right there.
Yeah. This dude Brian Thompson was responsible for more people being unalive than when somebody put a bullet in that nigga's head, man.
Yeah.
You denying healthcare claims, but yeah, you were making billions and billions of dollars off people's.
Yeah, he was
People
worse than
miserable.
Kirk.
Right.
He's Charlie Kirk. He was speaking some truth every now and then.
Yeah,
That Brian Thompson was just a fucking devil.
yeah, this a fucking
That's
devil.
why all the poor started rejoicing after shit though,
Yeah,
man.
Yes.
I was just gonna say that's what scared Esau. When he saw how the people reacted to that, they weren't upset with him what he did. They were happy. A lot of people were happy with what he did, and that scared the shit out of
Oh,
Esau.
Luigi is a hero now.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Luigi, he getting,
Yeah,
He got
fan
bitches
mail.
up in court.
Bro, got
Oh.
fan mail. I'm like, damn.
Nigga got
Oh.
And they say how crazy it is, man. You can do some perverseness and get love, but you know, in his case, I mean, he didn't do it. But let's just say in a righteous world, he didn't really do a bad thing. You got wickedness out of the land. That nigga Brian Thompson was a fucking devil.
He did your job for you, man. You know?
I had one.
Yeah. Let's get y'all last ones. We'll wrap up in a minute.
This the Job 15 you called for. This Job 15 and 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. And then, hey, we living in that time, man. We living in the time of Esau's prosperity, you know.
Yep.
Even though he think it's gonna continue forever, but this is the last curtain call, man.
Yep.
Why you think they allow you to build a fucking women's soccer stadium? Why you think they allowing all these moles to go by, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, niggas is having more money than ever.
Yeah.
Through scamming, through drug dealing, through stealing cars. Niggas getting the bag, man.
Scamming. Yeah. Scamming is a new hustle now, man.
Yep.
Hey, these women, these YBs, hey,
Yeah,
you got to be a scammer, man.
Yep.
It's to the point, hell, the young Edomite women, they would YNs now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I know this little young, she may be a Jake, but she like, yeah, I'm going to the NBA YoungBoy concert. I said,
Oh, man.
I'm like, yeah, you out of here.
Oh man.
Bro,
That shit gonna smell musty.
Somebody might end up getting killed over there, man.
Oh,
That ain't nothing but YNs. Like, you going to an NBA
He
YoungBoy
going to
concert?
Chicago, then he going to St. Louis.
What the fuck?
It say,
The crowd gonna be 25 and younger, man.
man, bro,
Nigga
I seen the
12 years
videos of that shit. Niggas with no shirt on, just looking dirty as hell, bro.
yeah. That's
But,
one of
but
the
YB, that nigga is like, he basically like Jesus to them young niggas, man. They
yeah.
love that nigga, young boy.
You gonna have niggas in there with shiesties on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You might want to wear a mask in that shit.
It say, Job 15, verses 20 say, the wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ear. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. He wanted abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at hand. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. Right, we was bringing out, they showed that ship fly across the sun. Nigga, trouble and anguish is prepared at hand. And you can't even see it.
Yeah.
You could pick it up on a radar, but you can't see it with your own eyes. They said that motherfucker was bigger than the sun, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's kind of like, you know, when Michael Myers, you see that nigga go behind you, but you don't really see him. Like you saw something out the corner of your eye. You know somebody in the house, but you don't really see him. You know? That's how that chariot is. He knows the presence of the Lord is here, but you can't visibly see him.
They say, Job 15:24, trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. For he stretches out his hand against the Most High and stretches himself against the Almighty. You know, and he indirectly doing that by coming against the Israelites, man. Coming against the Lord's people, that's an act of war against the Most High himself.
That's right.
God.
That's right.
That's it on that?
It's a bit more.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody grab that Isaiah 47 and we'll conclude it on that.
Job 15:26, he runneth upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his bucklers, because he covereth his face with fatness, and maketh callops of fat on his flanks. He dwelleth in desolate cities, and in houses where no man inhabiteth, which are ready to become heaps. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth.
Yeah, he's getting ready to get his rulership taken from him, man. This is why there's a war between the left wing and the right wing, and it's all part of the same word. Like y'all fight against your own people. And it's crazy because they created a division to take the attention off them, man. You know, that's how the elite said. They said, we keep everybody divided, then we the last shit. Why not? Throw a chickabong out there in front of a bunch of possums and hyenas, they gonna fight over them. Let the best men, you know, win. Type ordeal. Why the elites get to escape out the back door. See, they making you people each other's problem when technically you people should be going after the elites, man.
The Lord tells you, if you divide a kingdom, it's gonna fall. Y'all intentionally divided it. So it was meant to fall from the beginning.
Yep. Doomed from the beginning.
Right.
Drop down verse 31. Job 15:31. Let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense. It shall be accomplished before his time, and his branch shall not be green. He shall shake off his unripe grape as the vine, and shall cast off his flower as the olive. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of robbery.
Yeah, nuclear missiles, man. That's gonna be the end goal, man. When the missiles finish this place off, that's it. Once the ships comes and get us, that's it. Because hey, Esau, he's afraid, man. He's seeing ships pop up. Now he's talking about by November there may be some type of resurgence coming there. Then you gotta watch this devil too, man. Because he's known for staging certain shit. Like that Project Blue Beam nonsense. That's not off the table. But we gonna understand because the scriptures say if it was possible they could deceive the very elect. But we gonna understand that if they depict a white Jesus Christ in the sky and everybody's all, oh my God, the rapture is here. We gonna know without the spirit, like without a doubt, that ain't what it is.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy.
I believe they said that
That's crazy.
that whatchamacallit, that 3-Eye Atlas gonna be here like October 30th or something like that.
But how the
It's
fuck
gonna
they
be
know?
It's gonna be the closest to the Earth they saying it's gonna be.
But how can they even time that? How would they even know?
Yeah, all they can do is go by the speed the angle is going.
And the trajectory.
But they don't know.
Yeah.
It can slow down, it can stop, it can disappear, and appear right here.
It could be here now. Oh, it's gonna be October 30th, and it's funny that it's a day before Halloween. So what you gonna do in the midst of that?
Right.
What type of psyop are you planning on staging in the midst of that, man?
it's gonna be some wild shit next month.
Yeah.
October surprise. Some bullshit gonna go down.
Yep.
A lot of wars kick off too.
Yeah, kind.
Shit gets spooky.
Isaiah 47, you come
You
for?
got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
let's see.
From the top.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Allergic reaction.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." It says, "Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks and make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers."
Yeah,
You know.
that what you went into earlier, man. That nasty ass thong that this hoe been wearing all the time is being showed, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's like she's been embarrassed. Like she's known as the baddest broad on the block, but somebody came up behind and said, "Nah, she's a dirty hoe," and pulled her pants down. They go to the gonorrhea spot right there.
You smell that across the street.
Yeah, America, you one big plot of gonorrhea, man.
Yellow discharge.
Yeah. Everybody that penetrated you and did what they had to do to you. Now you diseased crazy, man.
Yeah.
And everybody in this place got the disease from you, man.
Yeah. And that's spiritual crap passing over the river, because that's gonna be the marker for the World War III. And your embarrassment, your shame, you're gonna be forced to go to World War III, man. You know, because your economy's gonna fail. All the shit you've been up to is gonna be exposed.
Yep.
Your only recourse is gonna be to fight, man.
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna be naked, and you're gonna have to cross over that river and go ahead and get what the Lord got for you, man.
Yeah. To the point too, brothers. They just gonna send bodies over there. They ain't no training. They ain't got no time.
Yeah, the brother said it in that vision. They would just run into this dark tree line.
Yeah, and get
just getting
smoked.
clipped.
You ain't got no way. Hey, he gonna like, look, you have any experience with shooting a gun? Yeah, you know, I'm BD.
Yeah. I got ops around the corner.
Yeah, all right, and take your beady ass over there and get Mike, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't gonna train you. They just need bodies, man.
Yep.
They're gonna give your ass some PCP or some cocaine and
Yeah.
run your ass out there,
You
nigga.
go out there.
Give your ass a honey pack from the gas
A honey
station.
pack,
Yeah, they gonna have them niggas that play fucking 15 hours of GTA and 5 hours of Call of Duty and say you ready, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hood nigga don't understand mount reconnaissance, man.
Hell
They don't
no.
understand shit,
Oh
bro.
no.
They want to clear all the room and build it.
Nah, they don't know how to do shit, bro. They don't know formation. Okay, they don't know how to backlaw. They don't know how to do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
They know how to have the niggas pants are down and they shooting switches, which a switch is a dumb fucking invention, man. You got a Glock that may got 3-round bursts, custom made, but you niggas are emptying out a 50, 60 round drum in a matter of seconds. What you gonna hit, bro?
You need to hold it
Just
right.
range.
Yeah, a Glock ain't meant for that, bro.
Right.
You take away the accuracy when you put a switch on a gun, jackass.
Yeah. Only way it's good is for very close range.
That's it. And even then, it's just like, that's over. Like, wow, that's a waste of bullets.
Yeah.
Like Esau got some shit. He got something which is called like, they got the backpacks with like 500 rounds in it, and they can load the machine guns up. This nigga got 500 rounds in a book bag, nigga.
Yeah.
No 100-round 9mm bullets ain't gonna do shit.
That's some juggernauts.
Yeah. And then these niggas use the same magazine. After a while, you only could use a magazine for so long. You continue to put bullets in it, eventually the magazine is gonna wear out.
Yeah.
You gotta get a new one, because there's a metal clip inside of it that holds it in place.
Yeah.
You niggas don't clean your weapons.
Yep.
All right, you don't know how to take them apart.
Yep.
Use the same goddamn shit your homeboy that shot 30 times.
Yep.
Yeah, let me go get the 40, bro.
Yeah, the throwaway.
Yeah, like, nigga,
A
what?
lot of
That
guns
shit already
got
got 10 bodies on
a
it.
lot of guns got a limit on what you can shoot all at one time too. Before the barrel gets hot,
Yeah.
the barrel gets so hot, the metal starts to warp in it.
Yeah.
Every gun has this limit. Do you niggas know the limit on the gun you got, man? How many times you can fire it in a row before it starts fucking up and jamming?
Yeah, he gonna say, oh, Trump don't want to come. We got switches. Who you think gave them
We
switches,
different
man?
breed, gang. Don't come, gang.
Hey, not to mention the Esau's Air Force, man. They got a airplane called, they nickname called the Warhawk. And on the front of it, it's got like a Gatling gun, and it's a famous sound.
That'll
Yeah.
show
It
you
shoots
ass.
like hundreds and hundreds of rounds in 1 second. Not in a
Yeah,
minute.
that's wild.
In a second, man.
That's some 18.
Yep, 18 Warhawks.
I'ma ask you brothers a question.
I'm gonna
ask you brothers a question. Do y'all think niggas could do something with Esau's military?
Fuck no.
But see, they gonna clean up these regular everyday Edomites, but then they gonna get to them. They gonna get to the real ones. You know, they gonna get to these real Edomites, the ones trained, and then they gonna start getting fucked up, man. You know, but Esau's military, man, you might not even see an Edomite, man. You might just see a fucking robot. You know, you might just hear something flying over your head. Like, what's that?
But what's the new creepy sound is the drones, man. They-
Yeah.
A man-made
You
drone.
don't
And
even
you,
see it.
and you think it's like a little RC car. All that, what is that? Who's playing on a race car? Then boom.
Hey, them motherfuckers like in Russia, cause I be watching them like the war footages. When the drone get over the motherfuckers, some people just kill themselves.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cause
Yeah.
it's either you kill yourself or you gonna get that bomb dropped on you.
Yeah.
You can't outrun it cause it know where you at.
Yeah, I saw that on the Russian clip. That Russian dude,
That nigga was like,
bro, he was running in the field. It had to be for like almost a day, bro. He was running. He eventually just got so tired, he just like threw, and the drone was moving slow as hell.
Yeah.
He couldn't move, bro.
That
The drone
nigga
was
cooling.
like, blew up, man. And you see, you can catch thing in the military. They call it butter, but it's like C4.
Yeah,
That
you can
C4
touch
plate.
bomb, yeah.
You put a little bit of that, bro. You know how big an explosion you get from that much C4?
Yeah.
And they strap that shit to a fucking RC drone. Hey, it's a wrap for y'all, man.
Hey, so that's why we're gonna need the Lord though. Real quick
For
one.
real.
This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahshua from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
Yep.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him."
That's right.
You know, and I grabbed that because we talking about drones. They drop a bomb on your ass, you ain't out running shit.
Yeah.
You know, so we got to keep that faith, man, that the Lord is going to come through on his promise, man. And literally have to lift up standards for us to escape these times, man.
Yeah, right.
This ain't 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, fighting with swords and, you know, shit like that. No, man, this dude he got way too much shit, man.
He gonna have them Terminators too, bro. He got Terminators out there, man.
Oh,
Yeah. Esau ain't gonna lose. He ain't worried about losing manpower on you niggas, man. He could send a Terminator in there and wipe your fucking hood off the map, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like, you niggas don't stupid nigga. You trip over each other, your pants are sagging. You niggas are predictable. Nigga run
Full of
straight
hot
to his
Cheetos.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going home, nigga.
Right.
No.
Come on there, Isaiah, bro.
There's more, man. Bring out a couple more, and we'll end it.
Isaiah 47. And 3, it says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." Verse 4 says, "As for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms."
Yeah, because Lord getting ready to throw this place down. He's getting ready to toss. He's already throwing it down, man.
Yep.
There's gonna come a time that life as we know it or activity as we know it is gonna come to a abrupt halt.
Yep.
Because nothing vexes the spirit more than seeing you people get up and go to work every morning while shit is collapsing. Now we gotta go to work, man.
Yeah, right.
It's
Yeah.
like, damn, don't you people see what's happening? You got technocrats that literally are buying out public sectors and merging everything on the NGO ship, all this other bullshit, and y'all ain't mad about that, man.
Yep.
Why you people ain't mad, man?
Yep.
Yeah, you got technocrats running your world. You got nigga, what's this clown's name? Noah M. Harari.
Yeah.
Telling you straightforward, yeah, we can be God over you, and you niggas ain't. Okay, we cool with it. As long as we can play GTA and Call of Duty, as long as we can go eat chicken,
Right.
as long as we still got happy hour on Friday, we good. Do what y'all want to do.
Right. How you shrug that shit off, man?
Yeah.
Go back to work.
Yeah. These people
Verse,
are dumb.
verse 6, it says, "I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thy hand, thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." It says, "And thou sayest, I shall sit," or Salakia, "I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart."
Right, because they think they got the victory, man.
Right.
You took the Lord's people, beat the fuck out of them, got
Yeah.
yourself a 500-year head start.
Yeah.
Now you didn't, advance yourself with technology.
Right.
They think they got the W, man.
That's why Trump got a statue of the Bitcoin. That's why Trump is building a big ass ballroom in the White House.
Well, yeah, yeah. It says that's why they tiptoeing on that button because Russia just invaded NATO airspace. And of course, they're not gonna do nothing about it. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. As long as it ain't like now, as long as it ain't Russia, they'll fuck with anybody else. Like they'll fuck with Venezuela. They'll fuck with anybody who they can't defend themselves. Russia could come up and push these motherfuckers. They ain't gonna do nothing about it because they know if they go to war with Russia, that's the end of this bitch.
Yeah.
They know that.
Yeah.
They'd rather let Russia bully them, but they'll go bully fucking India or somebody.
Yeah.
Or you know, like a small Iraq. Well, let's go invade Iraq again. Can't do that, buddy.
He talking about going back to Afghanistan.
Yeah, going to Afghanistan.
That
You got the
fake
Russians fucking with you, man. Where's your heart at? Where's your pride, Esau?
Yeah, whole ass.
Yeah, but you want to go fuck with Afghanis though, nigga. Russia is calling your bitch ass out.
Yeah.
Go do something about that, nigga.
They acting like Javante Davis ducking the big fight.
Yeah. He duck Roach go fight this clown Jake Paul, a goofy.
Yeah.
This place is a goddamn joke, man. But
that's
that's it.
all-
There's more than that.
I can keep going.
Yeah, you
Verse
good.
12, I think. Yeah.
Okay, verse 12. This is Isaiah 47. In verse 12, it says, "Stand now, Salaki. Stand now with thine
Where were you
enchantments."
at? Where were you at? Just go to verse 12. Go through to verse 12.
Okay. This is Isaiah 47 and 7. It says, "And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." And that's literally the pride of America, man. That explains this place perfectly, man. It says, "Thou art given to pleasures." You can do whatever the fuck you want on it over here. It says that dwellest carelessly, man. These people walk around like NPCs and don't realize what the fuck is going on around them. People glued to their phones and shit, man. No sense of urgency.
Right. They really think nothing ever is going to happen to Americans.
Yeah.
Like, we've done it before. We ask when they walk by, hey, is America going to go down and destroy?
No.
Not the great old USA.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't see it. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I think we're always be
We
better.
got the strongest military.
Yeah, that's literally that's the pride of these people, man. It says, "Therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children." Verse 9, it says, "But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood."
Hey, pay attention what happened in Gaza, man. There's a lot of children dying, man. I just seen an Instagram post about that the other day. They specifically talk about how many women and kids is passing. You see them just carrying lifeless children bodies and shit like that from the rubble.
Damn.
That's right. Yeah, those kids, they're part of that, like Jeremiah, their bodies being cast out as dung. Ain't no funerals out there, man. You know, ain't no caskets. You know, that's how it's gonna be here in America.
Yeah, that's what's really gonna set it on his back, man. When that Ezekiel 9:4 comes to pass, they start smiting these kids out here and these gremlins, you know, trolls as we call them. That's when the emotional outcry gonna become. That's what's gonna set this thing on the back too, man. Like I always mention, they don't show children dying in horror movies like that, you know. But this is a reality here. Martial law ain't gonna discriminate. Them drones that the brothers was going into, they flying over certain neighborhoods. Like they showed you that in the first Purge, when them Jakes thought they was on the up and up. Thought they had the one up.
About to do something.
Yeah, dude saw the shot with the drones. And before he said look out, them took about 5 they asses out within seconds,
Yeah,
bro.
get under there.
Quick. Yeah. So y'all ain't ready, man.
It says, "But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments." And that's kind of how we open the lesson up, man, going into Esau's enchantments.
Yeah.
And how he plays on the minds of the people from a very young age, man, trying to cause you to become corrupt.
Yeah, that goes into that vision our brother had too. These women, man, a lot of y'all gonna be widows, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your kids. You're gonna have to eat some of these kids, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's the Lord's gonna bring that for real.
Yeah.
The Lord don't just put visions on people for no reason.
Yeah.
This thing is going somewhere, man. You know.
Brother Rapal Moth had he had a vision too, man. That everybody was kind of bowing down to the digital society, the beast, mark of the beast. I don't know if he brought out the testimony yet, but I know the brother Almoan Gabar went into it, and I want to see what the vision was because hey, we in the time, man. Things is really picking up, and hey, it's gonna be sooner or later we ain't gonna be out here sticking this. Sooner or later they gonna shut our pages down. We ain't gonna be able to just openly come to the highways and byways, and to congregate we gonna probably have to do it in secret. You know, because they ain't gonna allow us to upload these videos too much longer. So, I got anything else?
Read verse 12. So 12.
Skip down to verse 12. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Yep, that's right. So you're gonna have to stand with those enchantments, man. Everything y'all double down on, all of you that forsook the Lord, all of you niggas that knew better, you had your own way, your own agenda. You're gonna have to stand on that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like that stupid nigga Darasha who vandalized the churches. They got that nigga.
That goofy ass. I knew it was gonna be something stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Dumbass.
came back. He bailed out, went right back to the car doing bugged out.
Oh, he
video.
doing
Oh,
more
for real?
about that video.
Oh wow, I didn't even catch that.
Oh, he said that, man. I want to laugh
Oh,
or
yeah.
something, man.
Yeah,
Trust me, bro. He
Yeah.
went right back to the bullshit.
Hey, the scripture says the dog returning back to his vomit.
That's right.
How you vandalize churches and you still talking about you the Messiah, nigga?
Right.
Fuck out of here.
I am God.
I am God.
Hey, we're gonna say this too, man. Not mention any names, but when brothers get spiritual power, we're gonna visit you evil Israelites too.
Yeah.
All right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll
Without
say
a
this: the
question.
Lord gonna deliver them, gonna deliver you guys, man.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you that way.
And that ain't going off.
That's right.
All right?
Nah, I look forward to that
We
day.
gonna have to clean up you niggas, man.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. All you scoffing niggas, all you niggas that talk shit on the comment boards, all you niggas that got a problem with how we speak and why we curse out the 2/3. If you have a problem that we rebuke the 2/3, it's because you're of the 2/3, all right?
That's right.
And we gonna end it on our note, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations, man. Lord is where you edified it to the next. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Shalom.
Shalom.